Yeah, we're live. We're live from Boca Raton, Florida. We are live with a little quick update, little mini thought leadership video that I hope you'll share with your colleagues in the automotive industry. Um, Earlier this month, well, I guess it's May. So in April, we published this amazing page research report, the Rise of CDP automotive retailing, and you can get your copy, your PDF, by going to pashgroup.com. Now, I've been having a number of conversations with dealer groups and the CDP platforms that are seeking to help dealer groups unify their data. If you work for an auto dealer group, would you just say hello in the comments? If you work on the vendor side that are trying to help dealers manage your first party data, come on, give a little comment. Jim Jensen, it's great to see you. Happy Monday. Happy May 1st. I was just checking the calendar to make sure I was right. But I wanted to share this kind of aha moment because as I'm talking with some of the largest CDP companies in the world, so Treasure Data, Telium, Salesforce, and others, as we're talking to hybrid CDP platforms like the great team at Outsell or Client Command or Orbi, I just wanted to let you know that for dealer groups, tracking what's going on the website in real time is really important to personalization and to create real-time activation segments. Now, as I look at how the different CDP platforms put tags on the website, most of them can say, hey, when someone moves from a page to page, we can set them up into sales workflows or service workflows based on the page URL. And I'm like, oh, wait, there's something better. Let me come to that in a minute. Or, hey, if somebody clicks on a button on a website, we can mark, that someone clicked to start a workflow, like a digital retailing workflow. It's like, sure, you could. Hey, they started a trade-in process. But with the ASC Specification 1.0, every page on the website is already defined. On the ASC page view event, it has a parameter called department. We don't have to guess. Oh, and guess what? Dealer Inspire, Dealer On, Dealer eProcess, Team Velocity, Dealer.com are all sending the exact same event, ASC page view, with those parameters. Hey, when someone clicks on a button, get ePrice, get availability, no programming is needed by the CDP because the ASC CTA interaction event fires. And the text of the button, the color of the button, the position of the button, what happened when they clicked the button is already included in the ASC specs. So when I shared this to the CDP companies, light bulbs started to go on. Hold on, you mean in a dealer group that may be a mix of 3 or 4 or 2 different website platforms, if that dealer group changes website platforms, our data streams don't break? And I'm like, yes, that's correct. And if somebody moves from one digital retailing tool to another digital retailing tool, as long as they both support the ASC specification, nothing breaks, Brian? I'm like, nothing breaks. And more importantly, instead of guessing pages based on URL or guessing which car they're on or what price or scraping the page, you mean all of that data is just in the data layer with every event? I want you to think about this for a minute. Yes, pulling data each day from the CRM and DMS and your phone switch. Of course, those are kind of static. But dealers change websites. They change DR tools. They change chat tools. But when you're thinking of a CDP environment, think of large groups, AutoNation, Lithia, Group 1, with hundreds of stores. It's like a Rubik's Cube of what's on these websites today. But as long as the dealer groups are using software platforms that are transparent, part of the Automotive Standards Council, then the CDPs have a reliable, stable stream of click, swipe, hover data with detailed parameters that go right into the CDP. So customized segments or journeys in real time can be activated across every website platform, across every digital retailing tool. And this is a breakthrough. I just wanted to share because some of the CDP companies outside of automotive don't know about the ASC specification, and even some of the hybrid CDP platforms that are selling hybrid CDP solutions, marketing automation solutions, are not even talking to the dealers about the ASC specification. In fact, some of them are not even on the council, and yet it's a huge tactical error if the CDPs don't use these detailed events so that when dealers change websites or digital retailing or chat or texting, that they don't have to recode, they don't have breaks in data. I want to just scream this from the rooftops. The ASC specification has been built by hundreds of companies and smart people with one simple goal. Let's just stop spending money on stupid Rosetta Stone matrices of trying to understand what every click, hover, and swipe and conversion is called. Let's just all use the same naming convention so that we can do roll-up group reporting, so that CDPs can use that data layer and event stream to standardize engagement tracking across all websites, across all digital retailing tools, across all chat and text platforms. Are you getting it? Do you see I'm excited about this? So if you are working on a CDP project, if you're selling CDP software, please go to automotivestandardscouncil.com. Let me put the URL in the stream here. Download the spec. All of the major website platforms, digital retailing tools, messaging platforms are using the ASC specification. Now, there's some holdouts. I've mentioned them before. I'm not sure why Dealer Fire websites are not on the council. Fusion Zone just recently joined, thankfully. There's a few holdouts. Not all chat and messaging companies are on the council. I will tell you, in a few weeks at the Digital Marketing Strategies Conference in Austin, we're going to see a breakthrough, a wow event. Colleen Harris and the team at Ansira working with MarchX are going to demonstrate the first detailed example of the ASC specification with call outcomes. I know that the team at Total CX has also sent to me screenshots of when someone clicks on a click to call, the events coming into GA4 is, was the call connected? How long the call was connected for? Was it for sales or service? Was there an appointment made in GA4? Which means that data can trigger real-time workflows in the CDP. Instead of waiting for the DMS to download at night or the CRM flat files to be processed, we can know in real time the outcomes of chats, texts, and phone calls in real time, which were once disconnected events from the website. They weren't part of analytics. So I'm pretty pumped that we're going to see breakthroughs in analytics, breakthroughs in transparency, and more importantly, the ASC specification is going to help everyone in automotive retail, from dealers at tier 3, agencies at tier 2, and the OEMs at tier 1, to have a unified naming convention for all consumer engagement on automotive retail websites that can help dealer groups accelerate the unification of their customer data and the stability of their customer engagement data as they change vendors and products throughout the year, which happens all the time. Remember, dealers never tell their vendors when things are changed. It's only when the data holes develop. Can I get an amen? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you understand the potential here? So any dealer group, and if you know some dealer groups, share this video with them. They need to know about the ASC specification. They need to demand that every one of their vendors on their website support the ASC specification. They need to make sure that their phone tracking, scoring platform is sending ASC compatible events into their GA4 instance. And they need to make sure that their GA4 accounts are set up properly. If your team isn't 100% sure that all ASC events are going into the right measurement ID, that all the conversion events are set up, the custom dimensions are set up, that the reporting templates are set up, get out to the DMSC conference in Austin. We have a special extra day, hands-on day. It's only an additional $95 for the GA4 day. Let me put in the conference link. But we're going to have over 10 leaders in automotive first-party data management at the show. They're going to be talking about their strategies. I mentioned we're going to have Treasure Data, Telium, Salesforce, Outcell, AutoLeadStar, now FullPath. We're going to have Orbi and others all talking about first-party data management. But at the highest level, the ASC specification is going to help unify the tracking of consumer engagement and those events being pushed into the CDP. One standard, one success metric, one naming convention. Wow, it's pretty awesome. So that's today's learning. We've been going at it for 11 minutes. Time is flying by. If you have any questions on GA4, if you're not sure if you're set up properly, shoot me a message, brian@brianpash.com. And don't forget, if you use FOMO 200, FOMO 200, when you check out for your DMSC ticket, you can save $200 on your ticket price. And remember, we only have less than 15 seats left open for the extra GA4 day. So please, please, please get your team registered. It will be the best hands-on experience. We have amazing trainers, George Nenny, Colleen Harris, Kat Ott, myself, and we may even have a surprise teacher, someone who's hands-on, really good as well. Stay tuned. We got a lot of excitement ahead as we look to unify our first-party data, activate our first-party data to do more to increase loyalty and lifetime value. That's today's learning message. The ASC specification 1.0 for GA4 is a home run for people who are trying to build CDPs and data profiles across their data group. That is probably a fact that not too many people understand, but those who know appreciate it and understand. Put your comments in the message box, even after watching this video post filming. Look forward to your questions and feedback. Thanks.